Hey guys, so a lot of you don't know this about me, but I am actually a professional organizer. Legit. I did like a course and everything. And if my boomer skills can figure out how to put in a picture over here somewhere to show you my certification, I'll do that. So this is my deep and dark and ugly secret, is that I'm a professional organizer with a slops wardrobe. And you're gonna come along with me to sort it out today. So without further ado, let's get to it.
Welcome back to Eleutheria.
First tip for organizing and cleaning a space that has got out of control is that you set aside a portion of your day where you can really just get stuck into it. So make sure there's no distractions, apart from maybe putting on a series that you can have in the background or a podcast that you can have in your phones, and just get cracking with it. The other things you'll need along this to make organizing easy so that you don't have to leave the room and possibly get distracted is a place to put stuff that you no longer intend on putting back in the space that you're organizing. So I've brought in my laundry baskets. I've got one for trash, rubbish, one for donate or give away, and then I have another basket here for stuff that doesn't belong in this space. So whatever needs to be relocated to another room where it actually belongs is going to go in this basket. Okay, the other thing I need is a step ladder because I intend on emptying out that top cupboard, which is really my Monica closet, and a bucket of soapy water and a cloth.
And as soon as I got up into that cupboard, I realized just what a Monica closet it was and that I wouldn't be able to organize everything properly in this video. Nor did I want to.
Okay, so a bit of backstory. 10 years ago, we moved into a house with my mother that we all bought together. Now, as you can imagine, mashing 3 adults worth of stuff into one house was challenging. So a lot of our stuff went into storage. Fast forward to 2016, we were looking at immigrating, so I went through all of our stuff in storage and I got rid of quite a bit. I was like, no, if we're living in a new country, there's a lot of stuff I just want to buy new. I kept quite a few decent glasses and some nice cutlery and things, and I put it up here to be packed when we move. We're not moving anymore, and so now I actually want to start using my stuff. And now I'm going to go through it and put it in the kitchen to be washed. I very quickly, with no emotion, identified what was worth keeping and what wasn't worth keeping. For example, there were some mugs in there that I know I just won't use because they don't go in the dishwasher, so I decided to donate those and then move the glasses to the kitchen to be washed. This I bought when I was crocheting hats, and I thought I'd be able to sell them, so I thought I could put them on the creepy polystyrene head and photograph them. And I never got around to selling any hats, and I don't think I ever am, so donate or trash, I don't know. I actually know of someone who might have a use for this, so I'm going to ask them, and if not, then I'm just going to trash it, because I mean, what is, that's another thing. If you're worried about decluttering stuff that you're like, well, what if I do need it one day in the future? Like, how difficult is it to replace? This is not difficult to replace. So if I do decide to start crocheting hats again and I do sell them and I want to photograph them, I can just go to a crazy store or plastic, wherever I got this. I can't even remember where I got it, but I know I'll find another one. Okay, what is with the clothes hanging on my cupboard door? These are clothes that you wear once and you're like, oh, I can wear it again before I need to wash it. Only I haven't. Like, it's been a week since I wore this and now they're just getting dusty. So these are going in the wash. And if it wasn't literally 5 steps to my laundry basket, I'd bring that in here as well, just to put dirty washing in. So over here, I'm gonna put stuff that doesn't belong. Right. So these pants, these have a hole in the crotch. But I love the fabric so much. I love how comfy they are to wear. Probably because they have a hole. But yeah. Anyway, I really want to try and repair them again, or make something else out of them. That doesn't always go so well for me, so we'll see. But for now, to be relocated to my sewing area. something that I can declutter right now. So I keep my asthma meds up here because I used to keep them in my bedside drawer, and then my son started playing with them. So I put them up here where they can't reach them. I'm now going to put them in the bathroom cabinet. So an organizing tip to bear in mind. You'll probably find a way that you organize your stuff is really, really working for you, but then your kids get into it, or they get into stuff that they shouldn't get into and stuff. So you need to switch it up a bit. And yeah, that can be frustrating, thinking of new places to keep things out of their reach and things. But it's a short season, so you can always revert to how it was before once they understand the dangers of touching some of your things. And yeah, you've just got to embrace the season of life that you're in and just switch things up every now and then. Anyway, back to decluttering the board games. A lot of these I'm not going to get rid of. I might just relocate some of the stuff to the boys' room. Yes, we keep ice cream cones in my cupboard so that the kids don't just eat them all. I can't explain it, but these are stale, so trash. I'm probably going to get rid of this twister. I don't know. It's just never worked out for my family. That's why I needed to do this, because I knew I had a stash of meds and I couldn't find them.
Decide what to do with things as you take them out of a space.
These small Trivial Pursuit games are just incredible. This is a Big Bang Theory one. My sister and brother-in-law got it for my husband and I once for Christmas, and that's because we're Big Bang Theory fans. And yeah, and it's so tiny. I love it. I went through a phase where they were just throwing puzzles all out and not building them, and then they'd all get mixed up and pieces would go missing. So I took them away and I put them up here. I'm now going to try them again with them and see how it goes. If you're a genius, you can play this game. My dad kicked our asses at this game just before he died, and yeah, now none of us can play it, and so yeah, I'm not keeping it. This puzzle I'm going to build again and frame for my husband because he loves wild dogs, but I don't have a frame or a place to build it yet. So I'm going to put it up there. Technical difficulties later with storage space on phones and whatever. I have got all the games down, I've cleaned up here, and now I'm going to put back what I'm keeping. Also, what I use, because this cupboard actually goes in on the sides, I don't know why they didn't just put 2 doors on, is 2 sets of doors. I am just putting away some luggage that I haven't put away since I went to Cape Town in December, and some backpacks from the kids.
This organising project really was long overdue.
Alright, something to bear in mind when putting stuff back is your valuable real estate. It doesn't matter what area you are organising, your valuable real estate is where it's easy to get stuff, and then the less valuable real estate is where it's harder to get stuff. So what I'm doing here is I'm putting the adult games, and I don't mean adult games like that, I mean things that don't get played with that often. I'm putting them at the back, and then the things the kids really enjoy playing a lot will be at the front for me to easily get down. We also got quite a few new games from Christmas, so I had to go hunt those out. What I'm also going to try is storing the games like so. so that I can just slide them
Rather
out.
than stacking them on top of one another, this might be easier. I'll let you guys know.
Alright, that's quite good progress. It's about to get hard. It's such a mess down here. I'm sitting here and I'm like, I'm so despondent because I don't know where to start because all of this has to come out.
Don't think about it, just start.
So, this top is an example of should I declutter or should I keep it? I like it, but I don't like it that much. But I might have an idea for how I can adapt it. No. No. I'm donating.
Obviously, I am well versed in making quick decisions in terms of what clothes to keep and what I should just let go of.
A couple of years ago, my sister got married. And my boys wore smart trousers and shirts and suspenders. And like, this is an example of guilty clutter because it's sentimental. I don't see my boys ever needing to dress up again. I'm not even sure if this is going to fit them. But I could offer it to my nieces who each have a son now. And yeah. And then my daughter was sort of a flower girl, but like not officially. And so she had an infinity dress, but there is no way this is going to fit anybody now. Guilty clutter, like even I struggle with that as a professional organizer.
If keeping something causes you stress or anxiety, my advice would be to rather let it go to a new home, someone that might appreciate it, especially someone who you know is very much worse off than you. I'm now just carrying on sorting things out, putting some boxes that I need to store for warranty purposes up in my Monica closet, and being rather ruthless about getting rid of items of clothing that I absolutely am certain I'm just not wearing because I haven't touched them in months, years even.
Alrighty, I'm starting to run out of daylight, so I really need to get a move on here. And the next thing I have to do is, although it's getting cooler, it's not time to pull out the heaters yet, but it is time to pull out the fan.
Having space to tuck this away is really handy.
Well, that's tucked away perfectly.
I really ramped it up at this stage and was just packing my clothes away neatly using the folding technique that I have for a while now. It really works for me. I grouped all my sweatpants together, t-shirts and all of that, which is why I really enjoy this alpha system.
I can hear you guys asking, Beth, why are you keeping baby toys? Okay, so I'll pause that. My great nephews come to play sometimes, and these are for this.
I really recommend investing in a closet organization system such as the Alpha system. You can also see my shoe organizer hanging there. These items were expensive to invest in at first, but I've had them for over 20 years and they really have lasted. Putting all my clothes back, organized the way I like them, like with like, putting some stuff up in the Monica closet that I don't need easy access to anymore, and getting rid of some trash. And that's it, you know, just put your things back like with like so that they're easy to find. Some people like to organize their closets color coded. I'm not like that, but each to their own.
Done.
Alright, it is nice and neat in here. Don't be worried about empty spaces. Like, you know, if you have space, don't like go and rush to fill it up. Yeah, just enjoy being able to see and find your clothes easily. And that's all I can say, really. On that note, I now have to deal with the giveaway pile, the trash pile,
the more giveaway pile, the relocate pile, and just random stuff that has accumulated lying around here. So I'm not really done. Well, that's it, guys. I hope you learned something from this video, or were at least a little bit inspired to go and sort out an area in your house in preparation for the changing seasons. I enjoyed doing this. I really started running out of steam near the end there, which is why I kind of just ramped it up and didn't do it perfectly. It is what it is. I work within my energy levels and the limited amount of time I have on a daily basis. So there we go. If you enjoy content like this, please consider subscribing, because I'll probably be bringing more around this sort of vibe. And if you like this video, please leave a thumbs up, and in the comments down below, let me know what you do to prepare for the changing seasons. Thanks everybody, bye bye.